We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Lots of pink all around for this Mother's Day matchup between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the St.Louis Cardinals. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Bob Gibson is on the mound for the Cardinals. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
At the plate, Brooke Simpson. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty B. Hey, D-Roll, we're looking at a team that's playing some pretty good baseball right now. Through the first 5 games of this homestand, 4-1, and looking for some bigger and better things.
Yeah, we had a chance to sit down before the game after BP with the manager. He was really pleased with the way his team has played in these last 5. Let's see if it continues today.
Closing time, and that's out number 1.
Batting second, the center fielder, Bart Wiggins.
Into the box now, Bart Wiggins. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
You know, D-Roll, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
And a hanger as he gives this one a pretty good ride out to deep center. Blair is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the 2nd out.
Batting third, the first baseman, Scott Gifford.
Now batting, Scott Gifford is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. And he fouls this one off. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Hey! 0-2 is the count. I got to count 1 and 2.
Man, a pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Down in order go the Pirates. And now the Cardinals get their first shot at it here. No score. Mike Christian gets the ball in game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, how good has this guy been up to this point? In a day and age where guys and teams are scoring lots of runs, to have an ERA sub-2, that's saying something. Hopefully, we're going to see more of the same from this guy, one of the top pitchers in all the league.
In now, Jeremy Blair. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Jeremy Blair.
Now the pitch. Line towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball, middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. First things first, here's a throw over. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. coming. Here it is. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
Well, he tried to turn a single into a double by stealing second on the first pitch, but they were ready for it. Good catch and throw from behind the plate, and it's like that base hit never happened.
The 1-0 delivery. 1-1. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they've been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Hanley Ramirez. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Ready with another 2-2.
You can certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Mark McGuire, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. And a ball 1-0. Ramirez leads off first with 1 away. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. The 1-1 home is strike 2 swinging.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a 4-seamer.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2. Here's a little chopper up the middle, fielded cleanly. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting fourth, the catcher, Rick Armstrong.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Rick Armstrong. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. He's set. Here it comes. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. High and deep down the left field line, and no one will get this one. Ready on 0-2. And a slider, called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. Cards leave 1, still no score. Settling in now, Roberto Clemente. 9 at-bats in the series and 4 base hits. First pitch on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Blair is right there, one down.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Angel Vargas.
Up next for the Buccos, Angel Vargas. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ran the circle change in on him, a ball and no strikes. No score here as we play inning number 2. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Popped him up. Carpenter in foul ground. Oh, no, he dropped it. The 3-1. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Curtis Wiggins.
So stepping in, Curtis Wiggins. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Fly ball out toward left center field. Ramirez is camped under this one. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now in the box, Ozzie Smith. And he's got that batting line up near the 300 mark entering play. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. Smith, originally from the state of Alabama. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of suitors come this offseason.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Third baseman, Matt Carpenter.
At the plate, Matt Carpenter, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Fouled off. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
Batting 7, the right fielder.
Next to bat for St. Louis, Steve Finley. He went deep in the contest last night. And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he popped him up. And no one will track it down. And another foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Ready now, Brian Brummett. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Now a fastball to start the 3rd. That misses. It's ball 1. Brummett is a guy you have to keep an eye on in the batter's box. He's definitely been known to drop down a bunt from time to time. That's something he's really good at.
And in today's game, Matty, this is such a lost art. I know you love this one. Guy dropping a drag bunt down for a knock, putting him up, putting him down, getting down the first base line. Definitely sets the tone for the team.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Blair is right there. 1 gone. And with 1 away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these 2 teams sit in relation to one another. Striding into the box, Owen Christian. First delivery to him on the way. 3rd inning, no score to this point. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Batting 9, the pitcher, Mike Christian.
Stepping in, Mike Christian. First offering on its way. 2 out, nobody on. And that fastball's taken, but catches the outer 3rd. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Flipped out the other way towards short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. So digging in now, Ricky Camp. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Camp.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High pop up. Christian is there. 1 out.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Standing in, Bob Gibson. First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped up. Gifford in foul ground. 2 down.
The center fielder, number 3, Jeremy Blair.
Digging in to try it again, Jeremy Blair. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
Chopped to third. Throw on to first. A 3-pitch inning, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0. Striding in once again, Brooke Simpson back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
The next 1-2 pitch.
Nope, that's a ball.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now. Just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
So now to the plate, Bart Wiggins, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a jam shot here as this is sent towards second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The first
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Stepping into the box, Scott Gifford. And then it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Here's Hanley Ramirez. He's yet to get into the hit column in the series. 0 for 7.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Now the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Now a foul tip straight into the catcher's glove, and he's able to hang on to record the first out of the inning. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. To the plate now, Mark McGuire, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 0-1 pitch. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. And there's ball 2 now.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do
The
than to
catcher,
strike
number
out
5.
both guys in front of him.
Rick
Always a confidence
Armstrong.
boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. Stepping in now, Rick Armstrong. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Fouled away. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. 2-2 to the Cardinals catcher. Into center field, line drive, base hit. So we'll go a little deeper into the bottom of the 4th as that extends the inning.
Hey, he had just retired 10 straight until that base hit right there. That's into almost 4th inning of him not ever seeing the stretch. We'll see how he does with a runner on now.
Into the box, Ozzie Smith, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
The 2-1 home.
Yep, that ball went out.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
The 3-1.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Line hard to the left side. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Hopped up. Wiggins settles under it near second, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Cardinals through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Welcome back to Busch Stadium as we send it down to Heidi.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Ramirez is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Now batting, left fielder, Angel Vargas.
Coming to the plate now, Angel Vargas. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
0-1 for count.
The windup and the 0-1. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound his zone all different options.
Lifted in the air to center field. Blair will wait on it. And that's out number 2. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. Into the box, Curtis Wiggins. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike 1.
Hey, he's close to having another quick inning right there with 2 quick outs. He's been very economical with his pitches, and if he continues to go like this, the bullpen might get a day off.
Behind 0-2 now. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-2.
Nope. That's inside.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Pirates. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said that they're playing right into the pitcher's game plan today by expanding the strike zone way too often. Instead of swinging at pitches in the strike zone that they can do something with, they're often chasing at pitches out of the zone, which is resulting in a lot of their outs. Going forward, they have to start being more selective, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And it's fouled away.
Ball.
And he misses there. 1-2.
You know, there aren't many guys that can just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out.
Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. Brummett gathers, and he makes the throw to first. Carpenter is retired, and there's one away.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt, and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Stepping in, Steve Finley. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Strike taken. Good pitch on the lower part of the zone. And a pitch that misses. A ball and a strike to Finley. The 1-1 home. Hit on the ground to third. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Ricky Camp.
Digging in, Ricky Camp. And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Wiggins onto the grass. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. 6th inning coming up. Still zip zip. Into the box now, Brian Berman.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Blair patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Now that
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Stepping up to the plate, Owen Christian. First pitch on its way.
Nope. Ball 1.
Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. 1 out, nobody on. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Bouncer up the middle, and the Pirates are in the hit column.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
Pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Standing in now, Mike Christian. Pitch out, nothing doing. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Pirates. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Pitch outside the throw, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Manny. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing a single could be all it takes to push a run across.
Out of the stretch, here's his 3-1 home. Scooped up. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
the batter, the second baseman, Brooks Simpson.
Ready for another shot now. Brooks Simpson, runner in scoring position with Cigar. First pitch of the at-bat. No score at this point, but a two-out hit could get a runner in from third. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. The set and the 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Swing and a miss as he chased with two strikes, and that will retire the side. One left for Pittsburgh. We are still scoreless. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Bob Gibson. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Bob Gibson.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Cardinals pitcher up there with a 1-2 count. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. He might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Blair.
Into the box now, Jeremy Blair. Popped him up. Brummett has a play. Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
The batter, the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez.
So two gone now in the St. Louis half of the sixth. And here now is Hanley Ramirez. And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. Here comes the first pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Ramirez will head for second. And he'll make it to second base now with two gone.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Digging in once again, Mark McGuire. And now following the two-out double, he's got a chance to drive in a run here. And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Count corner.
1-0. Here it is. Count now a ball and a strike. Fly ball out toward left center field. Center fielder on the run, and he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. Danger averted following the two-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. So striding in, Bart Wiggins. And guys, seventh inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that. Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
Hit hard down the right field line. 1-1. Taken, strike two. Change of speed there, but it's taken for a ball. 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
The first
ready once again, Scott Gifford. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Swung on and hit on the ground at the wizard. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The right fielder, number 21, Roberto Clemente.
So striding forward now, Roberto Clemente. First pitch of the at-bat. Ran the circle change in on him, a ball and no strikes. Skied into straightaway right. And Finley will put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. And this is still a 0-0 ball game.
Red.
And now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Rick Armstrong.
The catcher.
And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. First offering on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. In now, Ozzie Smith. 0-1 the count. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's 1-2 to the Wizard.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2. Great changeup there in the dirt for the third strike. He makes the throw to first, 2 down.
The third baseman, number 13.
Digging in now will be Matt Carpenter. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about the best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
That's a tough pitch for a batter. If you're not expecting it, you'll end up with half a bat after you swing.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Reined in. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder up, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A ball and a strike. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. One hit, one left. 8th inning coming up, and we still have no score. Digging in, Angel Vargas.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Bottom part of the zone. A good changeup gets the call.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pop the mitt and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Again, a 1-2. Shot back up the middle. And that's going to be a base hit. So a good start as the possible go-ahead run is aboard to start the 8th.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Calvin Ray will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch.
Now pitching and batting in the
Brock is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Now playing right field and batting 9, number 20, Lou Ross.
Now to the plate, Curtis Wiggins. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And there he goes towards second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw in time as he just gets the tag down. Here now the 2-2. Now a swing, and here's an immediate chance for the new guy as this is in the air to right. And no one will track it down. 1 out, nobody on. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey, listen, when you have a good sinker, you have to throw it, but he's going to have to get the ball much lower in the zone than that last one.
Yeah, from the offensive side, Dan, two-seamer, pitcher, sinker, baller, what have you, you're looking for that thing to pop out above the belt, and that's exactly what happened right there. Miss middle.
At the plate now, Brian Brummett, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Pitch out, nothing doing. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Runner goes for second. Pitch inside. The throw. Not in time as he steals second. So they still haven't picked up an extra base hit in this one, but that stolen base at least gets him a guy in scoring position.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly what the manager was thinking there, Matt. Hey, if we aren't driving the ball with any authority today, we need to make something happen in a different way. They only need a single to the outfield now to push a run across.
And a home. Not so fast, partner. Called strike on the inside part of the plate. 3-1 now. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away.
Now batting, third baseman, Owen Christian.
So coming to the plate, Owen Christian. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. Throw comes in quickly here, so that'll hold that go-ahead run at third now with still only one away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Now batting, the pitcher, Mike Christian.
At the plate, Mike Christian. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Shows bunt as he gets this one down. Throw to first in time, but the safety squeeze there gets him a run.
Wow, a perfectly executed safety squeeze right there, and that's such a tough play to defend when it's done right. It can be risky, of course, but not as much as the suicide squeeze. Good call from the dugout on that one.
So the Pirates batting order turns over and set to go. Brooke Simpson. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
He's set. The 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Blair is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Pirates get just the 1, and that's all. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Pirates 1 and the Cardinals nothing. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ricky Camp. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Vargas is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, right field.
Very tight ball game so far. 1-0 the score as we take a look at our starter comparison, and both guys have given excellent performances to this point. Stepping up now, Lou Brock, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Now here's the pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. And there are 2 away now. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jeremy Blair. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, but everything looked clean. He was on time. He looked powerful in the box. I guarantee you he wants that swing back. He's still thinking about it as he walks to the plate right here.
No balls and 1 strike. here's a foul ball just off to the right as they get ahead of him here. 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. Arms pumping, he's hustling for third. And he will make it there. He's in as the tying run after the 2-out triple.
Yeah, he was on cruise control for a while. Posting a lot of zeros, but after he gives up that triple, he's going to need to put some work in if he's going to get out of this inning unscathed.
Digging in and looking for more, Hanley Ramirez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Now here's the Pirates manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So for the time being, he stands to be the winning pitcher, but he is responsible for the possible tying run over at third. And Wiggins enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Number 38, Dan Wiggins.
And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. The 1-0. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Oh, had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Whoa, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
The 1-2 pitch. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Good work there from the Pittsburgh bullpen. We've played 8 full. Pirates lead it 1-0. Joey McNamara enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Striding in to start the 9th, Bart Wiggins, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. First pitch coming, here it is. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. And he fouls this one off. Another try at 2-2.
We got a full count. 3-2.
Scott Gifford waits on deck. The 3-2 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home is in there. A called strike 3. Cardinals are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
Edward Arnold will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
Edward Arnold.
Just gets a piece of it, strike one. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. And it's 1-1. Hit out towards second. He's got it. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The right fielder, number 21, Roberto Clemente.
Digging in, Roberto Clemente. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on him because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
Christopher Wiggins will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. That average pushing up near 350 now. Still without a home run and 25 driven in. Comes set and the 0-1. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Hot shot on the ground is short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Gilo, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Stepping in now, Curtis Wiggins as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And he is out at the plate. Trying to extend the lead to 2. Instead, he's cut down, and the inning is over. Pirates strand a couple, but they lead it 1-0.
Your attention, please. A defensive change for the Pirates. Now playing left field, number 17. Now at first base, number 24, Edward Arnold.
Larry Nolan enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th. Ready for another chance? Mark McGuire. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out. And over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Now playing center field, number 27, Christian Drummond.
And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. Nolan has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boy, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they'd love to bring a guy in, but they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
So with his day over now, you get a look at the final pitching line for the Pittsburgh starter. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Hey, Matty V, this guy had it going in this one. You look down at the bottom of that scroll. 10 strikeouts. He had that swing and miss stuff from the beginning all the way to the end in this one.
Now he'll step off. And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. So now to the plate, Rick Armstrong. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit high in the air down the right field line. In there, a base hit.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's flowing.
Now at the plate, Ozzie Smith. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Sacrifice situation here, and the manager wisely brings his third baseman in to try and cut down the lead runner if it comes his way. The fastball here as they take a look at ball one. 1-0. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Ball 3.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
The 3-1. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
The closer's supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Here's Matt Carpenter, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. First pitch coming. Here it is. With runners in scoring position this season, Carpenter carries the batting line a little over the 260 mark. Fouled off. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Well, this has been a completely different performance from the offense that we saw yesterday. They were looking like the 27 Yankees 24 hours ago, but they've been held in check so far in this one. That's kind of how baseball goes, though.
Justin Cloutier will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 34, Justin Cloutier.
Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. Fastball in there for a called strike. He's the last chance with the tying and winning runs on base, and 2 men gone here in the 9th. Comes set, the 0-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
I try and tell people all the time, you're facing 90 to 92, 94. You can still see seams. It starts getting above 94. It starts to blow itself a little bit. You start pitching where this guy's at, you're seeing nothing. You're seeing vapor.
Cardinals down to their final strike here. Misses, ball 2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Line drive to left. Well, this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one, as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game is over.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched one-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
And that one run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. Pittsburgh came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Mike Christian earns win number 7 on the season as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Larry Nolan closes the door for the save, his 13th of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Here now is our final line score tonight. For the victorious Pirates, 1 run, 7 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For St. Louis, no runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, a swift 2 hours and 19 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
It's Monday morning and welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL Central. Mike Christian earned win number 7 this season as the Pirates were winners over the Cardinals 1-0. He is currently in the top 5 in the NL in wins. As of right now, the Cardinals sit in 3rd place in the National League Central Division, and the Pirates are atop the division. The Chicago Cubs held their opponent to just 2 hits as they stomped the Brewers 10-1. They are on a roll with 8 straight victories. As of today, the Cubs are in 2nd place in the NL Central, and the Brewers are at the bottom of the division. The Cincinnati Reds got 11 hits overall as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco 5-1. Entering the day's action, the Giants are leading the National League West, and the Reds are in 4th place in the NL Central. The Mets snapped their 5-game losing streak as they beat the visiting Marlins 6-5. At the start of the day, the Mets are in 4th place in the NL East, and the Marlins are 2nd in the division. The Braves combined for 10 hits as a team as they got a road win against Arizona 5-2. Heading into the day, the Diamondbacks are in 1st place in the NL West, and the Braves are in 3rd place in the NL East. The Friars put together 10 total hits as they took care of the Rocks in Colorado 3-1. As of right now, the Rockies are in 4th place in the NL West, and the Padres are at the bottom of the division. The Nationals knocked out 12 hits as a team as they pushed past the Dodgers at Chavez Ravine 6-4. Entering the day's action, the Dodgers sit in 3rd place in the National League West division, while the Nationals sit atop the NL East. The Seattle Mariners combined to allow only 4 hits as they took down the Red Sox on the road 5-3. In the standings, the Red Sox are in 2nd place in the AL East, while the Mariners sit in 3rd place in the American League West division. The Rays stopped their 6-game losing streak as they defeated the visiting Yankees 2-1. As of today, the Rays are in last place in the AL East, and the Yankees are atop the division. The Jays racked up 11 hits as a team as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd.